What's good, everybody? This is Adam Machine, and we're back with another Mega Man X3 installment. Last time we defeated Volt Catfish. Now let's head to Crush Crawfish. Man, where does Capcom get these names from? From the start, drop down and head to the right. Take out the healet as you proceed. Now here's a new enemy. It's called a Hammer. These type of robots are heavyweights and they take a bit of firepower to destroy. Avoid the spike balls at the end of his arms, similar to Mo the Giant, and quickly take them out. Now continue to the right and proceed past the levels chamber. And yet another new enemy. This is the Walk Buster. Honestly, there's nothing really special about it besides the fact that it can lower itself to the ground and blast you. It's best to take it out at close range with a charge of X Buster or Z Saber. Now climb both ladders down, then go to the right. When you take out the second Hammer here, drop down in the hole. Keep going to the right, but be careful of the conveyor belts in this area. When you destroy the engine in this room, the whole area will turn upright 90 degrees. Now wall kick your way out of here. When you reach the top, prepare to fight another Maverick. Probably the most dastardly Maverick in my opinion, this is Crush Crawfish. And yes, I lost more lives to this boss than I care to admit, but he can be beaten. To beat him, let's try to get a better understanding of his moveset. Crush Crawfish would dash at X, and if he catches you, he will constantly snip you with his claw. He will attack with his scissors move from long range. He can shoot it at an up angle or directly straight ahead. He will throw two boomerangs at you. If caught, it would effectively nullify your wall jumping abilities. Now let's talk about how to beat him. His weakness is the Triad Thunder, but in this fight, we're going to use the X Buster. Use the walls to keep your distance from him. When he dashes towards you, air dash over him and to the other side and then blast him with a powered up X Buster. You should be charging your X Buster at all times. Be mindful of his boomerang and scissors combo. Keep your distance and eventually you'll wear him out. This stage is set in the jungle. Go to the right and you will see a new enemy. This guy's called a tomboy. These robots are based on a dragonfly. They have erratic movements, and once they hover over you, they will drop bombs. But they do have one feature that's quite helpful, and that is you can stand on top of them to gain access to places that are out of reach. Now continue to go to the right and avoid the spikes at all costs. Here's a new enemy. This robot is called a wild tank. The wild tank launches 3 missiles at X and 0, in which case it will spawn a trap. After missile fire, it will charge forward and the missiles will break. This enemy only appears in this level. At this point, take out the hammer and make sure to grab the sub-tank in the upper right corner. Use 0 double jump to make this easy. Climb the ladder and go all the way to the right. Once you reach the end, use the tornado fang to drill through the wall. Now grab the last X armor upgrade. Not only you can charge the X-Buster to its maximum potential, but now you can charge the other weapons you gained from the Mavericks. Now backtrack and climb down the ladder. Enter another mini-boss. This is the Worm Seeker -R. His main method of attack is burrowing in and out of the ground and ceiling. While doing this, it will drop 2 bouncy light bombs at you. Avoid the bombs and attack it with the X-Buster or the Frost Shield. If you're playing with 0, slice and dice it with your saber. As you continue to the right, make sure to be mindful of the green spikes. From here, Proceed down 2 screens. Make sure to air dash to avoid the spikes at the bottom of the second screen. And yet another new enemy. This is the Archer Reader. This robot attacks X and Zero passively as it munches on the ground. As it eats the land, it will leave small spikes behind it. These spikes doesn't one-shot our heroes, but they still do damage if you step on them. Now continue to the right. Take out all enemies in your path. Before you enter the boss door, wall kick this wall and grab the heart tank. Neon Tiger is not difficult to me, but even with that being said, let's go over his moveset. He will do the Ray Splasher while standing on the ground. The Ray Splasher is a series of energy blasts that fires from the tip of his tail. He will do the Ray Splasher while clinging to the wall. Neon Tiger will do a dive attack from the wall position. He will drop down and attack X with his claws. Once his HP drop halfway, he will start doing the rush attack. This is when he glows and rushes X with a claw slash. Now let's talk about how to beat him. In this fight, all we have to do is blast him with the spinning blade weapon. What this will do, it will put Neon Tiger in an infinite loop of having him jumping on the wall and trying to shoot X with the Ray Splasher. Just continue to annihilate his HP with the spinning blade and he will go down in no time.